Hi, this is my message to the Hungarian people as a Bulgarian, and I'm not trying to meddle in your election. The PDF US administration is actually doing that far more, as if any of our European leaders goes to the US in the middle of an election campaign and act the way that JD Vance was acting in your country, that would be considered criminal. And I hope you realize that 90% of Americans wouldn't be able to find our countries on a map, even if their life depended on it. Therefore, the only reason that they are acting the way currently where the entire world is seeing is because they try to divide and conquer. I'm not from your country to say who to vote for, but I honestly believe that for decades you were doing the same thing that, for example, we used to do, pretty much have one government that was awfully corrupted. And when we started fighting against them, when we started electing some new people, things started changing. Because Europe has to be changed and not destroyed. This is our continent. And let me tell you that if Greenland didn't have the backing of the EU that has many problems, but we're 500 million Europeans when we stand together. We're the second world economy in many regards. We're the second largest defense budget. And if we remained just some separated small countries, just like the US administration wants and pretty much all our adversaries, because there are people who want to have a weaker Europe. And that's why I want us to change our unions and our continent. I really hope that something new and better is coming for your people. I would never go and say you have to become liberal or anything else. Now Europe is changing. We actually implemented the hardest laws on immigration for a century. This is something the EU did. More and more conservative governments are rising up, but they're not pro-American, they're not pro-Russian, they're pro-European. We have to take care of our own. And if we stand united, it's completely different. Why doesn't the US break into small states? Why doesn't the Russian Federation break into dozens of small countries? Because unity makes power. Please go ahead and vote. And hopefully we can stand together in the wildest times since World War II.